fast and pray Friday.
That's right.
So, I mean, they brought home missionaries awfully fast. They can send them back out fast, but who knows?
So I was disconnected. You guys can still carry on a conversation and see everything even though I disconnected?
Yep.
Apparently.
Okay, good. That's what I was wondering. So I have one of my computers. Something goes wrong with it once in a while. I'll use the other one next time. So.
Yeah, but I think Jared said Lincoln and Liberty are getting ready to they started getting their papers ready so that they could turn them in.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I don't know how close they are. I mean, they were just starting theirs a couple weeks ago. I don't know how close they are to finishing theirs.
Did Jared get the invite? Do we know where he's at?
What?
Did Jared get the invite? Do we know where he's at?
Do we know where Jared is?
Well, he had email, so I don't know if he got it or not. So.
Did you send it to his home or to his? Read the 40-minute.
Okay.
So we're running out of time. I just set this up for 30 minutes because we have a mission Zoom we have to do when we're done with this one here. So you guys can maybe go on. So Michael, Michael, are you doing double time in your paper products, or are you doing just regular time?
Just regular time.
Okay, I thought maybe you were doing
I'm not getting as much
time.
overtime. I'm not getting as much overtime, so other than that, I'm
Okay.
working normal hours.
Okay. Well, this is a good test for one time. We'll have to do it more often. You guys come up with some ideas. We'll do it more often. So love you all.
See Soraya smile.
Well, I know, Dad, you wanted to do this like, I don't know, several years ago, and the technology just wasn't quite there yet. So
Well, we were doing that on Skype.
Right, but we couldn't ever get everybody in without it glitching out and whatnot. So this
Yeah,
is
so we gotta be
exciting.
careful because I have read and from another person, they said that Zoom was created by the Chinese. So,
Communist Chinese.
so whatever you do, you gotta
we'll
be
really
careful.
scare them away,
You
huh?
can't smile too much because they're communists, so you gotta be careful.
I'll change my
Ella's
picture
doing-
to.
Ella's doing
Yeah,
piano lessons via Zoom.
Tell Isaac he needs to put a wig on or something.
There.
I want some of those Pringles Nephi was eating.
Yeah.
It's Brigham, not Nephi.
Oh, Brigham. Got to get the right one first.
Yeah, so
I'm still waiting for some of Andrea's cinnamon rolls.
Hey, I sent you the bread recipe. I'm waiting for you to make some bread.
Oh,
Bread.
yeah, Jacob.
I'd rather
Yeah.
have a cinnamon roll over regular bread. Come on,
yeah,
now.
no, she did one. She's got several.
Nobody's talking.
Yeah, she's got lots of bread, so we'll send everybody an
Wow.
attachment for it. Okay.
Andrea, my wife and Soraya will say thank you. That cinnamon recipe has made a lot of money as far as fundraisers go for pay for Soraya's choir thing that got canceled due to the corona, but
Oh,
Oh, no.
and other fundraisers. So everybody enjoys your cinnamon rolls, of course, the recipe. So
That's awesome. Yeah, that's good. I know it's been good for us. So-
I just took my Thai spice pumpkin soup out of the freezer from last year, and oh, it is delicious. That butternut squash recipe. Thank you.
Yeah. So for all you grandkids, you better start eating a lot of Chinese food. Get used to it.
Oh, there's
hey Heather, who's the little one that you're holding?
You
What's
don't know
that?
who this is?
Well, turn them around. We didn't have it. We can't.
Hi, Charity.
Charity? Okay.
Charity, I can't see myself, but
Well, we haven't seen you in a while.
this is Charity.
There's no say hi to everybody. Okay, Steve just woke up. You can say hi to Steve.
You mean the bear comes out of winter hibernation? Well, that's all.
Whoa, hey, whoa, bear.
Oh, Steve.
Yes.
Hey. Yeah,
Someone there. I thought he was
Oh, and
eating.
there's Tate. I can see Tate.
yeah. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, there's Tate.
We had a big enough window to put Steve in. That's pretty good.
Well, he was sleeping upstairs.
Oh,
So.
Like my.
Oh, there's Lowell. See his Mario
Hi,
shirt?
Lowell.
Mario.
Cannon's asleep too.
Can I go?
Okay, yes, we should say hi.
Oh, yeah, now you can Tate better.
Get him in.
That is the cutest puppy over there, Paxton.
Oh no, that's Charlie.
Oh, that's Charlie. I got him backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paxton's the
Charlie's
ugly
the
one.
Charlie's the Cavachon.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
the
like
other
the
chocolate-
perfect
the other
family
chocolate
dog.
factory.
no, I don't know the difference between the dogs.
Yeah, no, that's Charlie, and he's cute.
Oh, yeah, he's really,
Hey, so
Say hi,
Christopher, is
Charlie.
that Helaman?
he's like a stuffed animal on legs.
He's like your little teddy bear on the shelf, but then he moves.
Yeah.
yeah, so can you people believe that Andrea traded her horse for a dog?
Hey, you can't fit a horse in a house like you can a dog.
Well, I don't know. I've seen a couple little ones.
You can also get a cat in your house.
You can also get, that's what Lowell
No,
wants
he's
for
a
his
cutie.
birthday.
That's Charlie.
Yeah. You don't adopt a cat. The cat adopts you.
Yeah. We have fun.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about the temple in Dubai?
Was it Dubai?
I think it's pretty miraculous.
In Dubai?
They invited
Yeah.
her to build a temple.
That's
there. They
amazing.
invited them.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I'll have to get my drone out there then, huh?
Yeah, no, I think there's a pretty good, I was telling Steve, I was like, there's gotta be a pretty big military base, I think, in Dubai. So,
Well, Elder
Yeah.
Ballard or somebody went out there and it looked like a small group of saints that he met with. And so, but, you know, there's maybe, could be a member or someone that has a bunch of money that says, come build a temple.
Well, yeah, they probably said, here's some change. Just go get a big one.
yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't build a temple without membership there.
Yeah.
No, I think what was amazing was just Elder Bednar's prophecy that in 15 years, they will double the languages of the endowments. I mean, that is fast. When you think of how many languages, they've got to add 88 more languages to the temple endowment in just 15 years.
Wow.
Well, with the technologies, that's not too bad.
No, but just the time frame. If you look at the restoration of the church to where it's been, and then you're going to say, okay, in 15 more years, we're going to double that. It's like incredible.
So Hannah has entered the room, everybody.
Oh, hi, Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Hi.
Miss Princess.
Yeah.
Hi. There's Hannah.
Oh, Jacob. Hey, how close are you? Joseph, too. How close are you guys to Sacramento, California?
We're just
About
2
12 hours.
Okay, so I just got in contact with another cousin, Zeta Mae Brown's youngest sister. Her name is Gertrude, and she married a Ronald Barchard. Then they had a son, and anyway, so second cousin of ours just reached out to me this couple days ago. I messaged her yesterday, and I said, by any chance, is your mother Gertrude or your grandparents Gertrude and Percy? So it's really hard for them to hear.
Yeah, Percy.
And she was like, yeah, that's my dear grandfather. And I said, okay. I said, our grandmothers are sisters. So I have one picture with Gertrude and Zeta, and I emailed her the other night. And so she's just starting. She's about 30. I think she invited me on her tree. So you have a second cousin from Zeta's side of the family that currently lives in Sacramento, California.
Well, let's go there
Wow,
for the temple. when
awesome.
it's open.
So it looks like her father may have passed away when he was 44. So the death date that we have in Family Search says 2010, but on her side it says 2005. So he passed away when he was 44. But she's super excited because, of course, they're in quarantine. And so she's just building her family tree and whatnot. So I'm like, yay, we've got pictures to share.
Oh, that's
Nice.
marvelous. Good.
So that kind of reminds me, I haven't done it yet, but Andrea knows it. I did a conversation and did a video with my second cousin in San Francisco. He's 96 years old.
Oh,
And
wow.
I did a YouTube on him, and I'll send it to you and get a chance and look at him and listen to him on his experience while he was in South Korea as a second lieutenant. And so I'm sure I'll send that to you. I just did for him. So
That's great. Yeah, I tried to call.
Petrus.
There's an online auction place here in Vegas called Nellis Auction, and I went to go pick
Zach.
stuff up, and the lady that was at the counter checking in people that were coming to pick stuff up, she knows a guy. His first name's Langkildy. That his great grandfather is Langkildy from Samoa.
yeah, great.
Cool.
Yeah, pull out, all you have to do is pull out the Family Search app and you can find out how you're
Yeah. Well, that's what I've been
related.
Yeah.
trying to find out who's cousin, who's not a cousin at my work.
Yeah,
Hey, Andrea,
yes.
did you ever find out what the meaning of the Ludlow was or anything like that?
Yeah, Dad has it. I've been sending pictures to Dad on the Ludlow. So the
'Cause remember
Ludlow,
that family that I did the work for, that their last name was Ludlow?
right. So San Pedro in California is a very big port, or was a big port. I don't know what it is locally, but the Ludlow was the ship that Aga Langkildy was captain of, and he would go from several of the ports up by Seattle, Astoria, the Puget Sound area, and he would load up full of lumber and take it down to San Pedro, California. So he went back and forth from San Pedro, California up to the Puget Sound area, Astoria, Seattle, and hauled lumber back and forth. And so Dad has pictures of the Ludlow, and never realized it until after, Jacob, you started asking me the questions, and I looked them up on newspaper.com, that you look in the newspapers that there's daily record of how much weight the lumber, how much weight they haul, weight in wood and lumber that they hauled from the Puget Sound down to San Pedro, California. And so Anna Gertrude, Aga's wife, Anna Gertrude Iverson, she had a brother, and his family lived down in San Pedro, California. So that's where a lot of their family was. And so we still have cousins that are in San Pedro, California with the
And
last
that's
name
the
of
Iverson.
Iverson.
That's the Iverson that I chatted with and took pictures
Right.
of and everything. So when I send you it, that's the gentleman he's the Iverson that we're talking about.
Dad's grandfather's.
So then what was the name of the yacht that Alvin built?
That's Manitou.
The Manitou was the other one.
Manitou was the yacht that he built.
Right.
Okay. I always seem to get those two switched all the time, it seems like.
Right. Yeah, I tend to do that.
Ludlow
But
for
if you
guard.
look on the pictures of the Ludlow, I didn't realize it again till after you were asking me the questions, Jacob, that it was a lumber ship that he hauled the lumber down to San Pedro, California. And so when we have the pictures and you look closely at the ship, you can see the lumber, and you can see the lumber on the ship in the pictures that we have.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah,
And
and
what
I
I-
never noticed it before.
The other thing
so-
I've done, I've been working on it, but and Marcine's not here, but she provided enough money to where I was able to build, but I got a model of the ship, of a 4-mast ship, looks just like the Ludlow. And then I'm able to do a 3D picture of a 3-mast ship called a schooner. Looks just the same way. So we've got lots of things in reference to the Ludlow, and everything. It's fun, and you can get on the internet with SkipUp or SketchUp, and you can
Skype?
it's SketchUp, and it's a 3D software, and you can actually get on the ship, walk around on it, and everything, just like you were really there. So I'll send that to you, everybody.
Yeah, that'd be neat. So do you have the ship right there that you have finished?
Yeah.
The model, go get it.
Yeah.
Go get the ship.
Oh, just one time.
Oh, you want me to go get it?
Yeah, it's easier. So, yeah, I'll show you here in just a second.
I don't know if
So we need to get a big, what they call a schooner, schooner, schooner. And they were very prevalent boats before the diesel engine came in. And so can you see that?
That looks really good, Jack.
Yeah, it's just like the real thing.
Turn
It's
it
the thing, the
around.
four mast.
Turn it around.
wow.
Front of it.
And that's just a 3D print, huh? Are the sails fabric at all, or is it just
It's all
all
fabric. It's all wooden and handmade, made and everything.
So is that like the
And the
Ludlow or the
lines,
Manitoba?
the string and everything is all handmade. It is fantastic.
Wow.
Wow.
That's who's talking.
Is that like the Ludlow then?
So it looks like the Ludlow, yeah. The only difference on it primarily, if I look at it, it's got some cannon spots here. So the Ludlow didn't have any cannon spots on it. And it was used as a lumber carrier.
Probably a bigger ship.
So that one doesn't have any lumber on it.
No, I'm saying it's got potholes where you
I
could
think
put a
this is
cannon
a
on
lot
it.
smaller than your Ludlow.
No, it's a four mast. So we got to get some more technical information on it. We don't know for sure how long it was or how wide it was, but it generally it's the same design right there.
That's cool.
So I'll forward that information on you too, and I'll send pictures of the boat. That shows both front and back of it. So,
So what do you think about Denmark next year?
well, our flight obligation is in July and August. And what I've been able to tell so far, they're just going to give us a voucher. So if we give us another voucher, that's probably what we'll end up doing it. And just take it next year. So.
So what, the airline's giving you a voucher?
Yeah, the LM, I mean, it's a KLM airline, and they have proposals for us to go ahead and get a voucher, but also some of the legislature wants all the airlines to refund money, not just a voucher. So we'll wait and see what happens. Do that. So that would be pretty nice, because if they're going to cancel all the flights, they should give us back our money, period, rather than just take a voucher on it. But we'll have to wait and see.
No, that'd
Yeah.
be good, because I'm looking
Good.
forward to potentially going next year.
Yeah, well, that would be, yeah.
And we're just gonna kind of wait it out and see what happens, right?
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know. Part of
of
me is
July,
hopeful, but
that's right, July.
Why is it
They
on me?
require that we fly it too. I don't know.
yeah.
You know?
I'll see you later. I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta wake
Okay,
up at
thank you.
midnight.
Yeah,
so.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
off.
Yeah, it's good
We gotta
seeing you
shut
guys,
down,
Christopher.
too.
You
What's
too.
that?
See you all later. See you, Irene.
Love you.
See you, Isaac,
Right.
Jacob,
Back,
Joseph,
Christopher.
Heather,
Emily?
and
Love you,
Michael and
Isaac.
Karen.
Sure, smile.
Good talking to you, Isaac.
Yes, Grace. Oh,
Everybody,
here's Cannon.
Where's
Michael,
Cannon? Oh, hi, Cannon.
Jacob. Hi, Irene. How are you? We sure enjoyed dinner tonight. Thank you.
Hey, we're good seeing everybody. Hopefully I can join next time. So
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
love you all.
Love
Okay,
you too.
thank
Good
you.
seeing everybody. Joseph, Andrea, Michael,
Take care.
Jacob, Irene, whole family. Love ya.
Love you all. Be
Love
good.
you, Isaac.
Bye.
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 Bye.